Huina, I did not only read this book. So I think we must not overestimate the influence of Hara on the politics of the Dalai Lama, because I think most time of his life he spent in exile in Dar es Salaam and with his government in exile. And I think his administration, and especially his oldest brother and the second one, they were the real regents of the Tibetans in exile, and had also much influence, of course, on the Tibetans in Tibet. So I think, yes, the Dalai Lama is a very important instrument of the West against the rival, which is the upcoming China. So his brother, and this is also in the Wikipedia, cooperated many years with the CIA in subversive projects in Tibet, but also in all in the West. They were installed for Tibet, for instance, radio programs and like Free Asia, Radio Free America, and whatever. So the administration in Dar es Salaam, they have much influence on that what the Dalai Lama says, and that was always very controversial. The Dalai Lama has at least two faces. The one is the beautiful picture of peace and humanity and compassion, and the other side is that he also, and especially the group around him, the aristocrats in old Tibet who were going into the exile, they are very chauvinist nationalists. And the problem is between the government of the People's Republic of China and the government in exile, that first those chauvinists, they want a Greater Tibet that is not only the geographical Tibet now, but also big parts of surrounding regions in China, where there also live some Tibetan ethnical groups. And this is, I think, the main obstacle. And the other one is that his foundation in Dar es Salaam, who is subvented by India, by many Western governments, but also Western foundations, they won't accept, as Georg already said, they won't accept the influence of the control of the central government on as religious as political issues in Tibet. So that's, in my opinion, that's the problem. And for nowadays Tibet, as I have read, and that sounds plausible, the Tibetans are in general very content with the rising of the living standard. For instance, the child infant mortality has sunk so much. It was about 50% in the old regime, and now it's about, I think, 3% or something. Also, the mortality of mothers, and especially women are they don't want to go back to the old rule. They had, for instance, to marry several husbands, and yes, they were a great part of the population were serfs and even slaves. It's incredible what a system, what
Punishment was also
yeah
cruel, and
yeah.
education back then.
And also the tax system. They were taxed for birth, for death, when they were got married, when they had animals in their backyards, or when they had planted trees, or when they had religious festivals, for all that. And the monasteries, they would lend them money for an interest rate between 20 and 50%. And if the peasants could not pay, they would get slaves, and that would be inherited for their children and also for their grandchildren. So that was a very suppressive system. And so they don't want to go back, but the problem is that with the economic programs and the economic progress in Tibet, there were also coming other ethnic groups of China, and that is a major point of conflict,